my alarm went off on here. I'm going, and I hear it in my ears, and it's coming across the computer. I can't find my phone to turn it off.
Yeah.
And so my wife, it's panic setting in.
Now, let's start off, Gibby, with Hyun-Jin Ryu. We know that he's had a really good assignment in Buffalo. That's his third one since coming back, and it looks like he's almost ready to go. So let's assume Kevin Gausman's slight tweak injury is okay. They have 6 starters. What do you do with this rotation?
I think that's too many, because I mean, these guys all function on their routine, right? So I'm not sure what they're going to do. It'd be almost ideal if Gausman's out for at least, let's say, a couple weeks. Maybe they trade somebody. I don't know. That would be might be kind of crazy, but that's an option too.
Yeah, it is a possibility. Okay, well, speaking of trades, we're hearing that Shohei Ohtani is out there available for teams. My question to you is, should the Jays trade for Shohei Ohtani?
I don't think he's a fit there. They're going to ask too much. Ideally, they would have done it during the offseason, but it was kind of like a PR nightmare, to trade in the best player in the world.
And the Blue Jays, by the way, at Sports Interaction, paying plus 800 to land Ohtani, so they are a little bit of a long shot. But in that same prop, they do have a list of teams. So out of the teams in Major League Baseball, who do you think has the best shot, or who do you think will trade for Ohtani if he is moved?
And I think most people think probably he ends up with the Dodgers, let's say. They probably have the most money, too. They're like the Yankees. You can't never eliminate the Seattle Mariners, who have a bunch of young players. They have the history of having more Japanese players than anybody. They used to be owned by Nintendo. You go back to Ichiro, Sasaki, Jojima, you name it, that they brought those players in. How many teams can actually afford them, without
That's true.
breaking the bank? So, but hey, let's not forget too, he's got that finger problem now with that nail. All our Blue Jays fans saw what happened to Aaron Sanchez.
Oh yeah.
Started out as a blister, but then with the surgery, it became a nail problem, and he never was the same. And it's probably the most disappointing thing I've ever had to deal with. So hopefully he gets past that.
Dodgers, by the way, playing plus 350 to land Ohtani. The Mariners would be part of the field that's paying plus 1,000. So they're a little bit of a long shot in there. By the way, the Yankees are in that same Dodger conversation because, anytime the Dodgers are around a free agent or a big trade piece, the Yankees are probably a step in there as well.
Hey, let's not forget Godzilla, man.
That's
Hideki Matsui.
That's true.
Home run king over there.
It's a marketing, it's a marketing dream for some of these teams to bring in an Ohtani as well. Because, as soon as you sign a guy like this or bring him in for a couple of months, you're probably selling 1 million jerseys in the meantime.
Yes.
So
in North America and abroad.
Exactly. So, okay, let me ask you this, though. Let's go a step further in this conversation. If the Angels unload Ohtani, is it maybe time to unload Mike Trout, heaven forbid?
I've always thought that'd be a great move. Unload both of them now. See what you can bring in to start over. You might rule the game for a few years yourself.
Yep, exactly. Start from the bottom to get to the top. John, one guy I won't trade is you. Thanks for doing this.
Well, if you're smart, you might.
Want more John Gibbons takes? Sports Interaction is the official gaming partner of Gibby. Join us every Wednesday and Friday for Gibby's takes around Major League Baseball and, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays. Click the link and subscribe to our YouTube page today.